Well, what is up, beautiful people? YouTube, my name is Jerutastic, and welcome to another episode of Tropico 6, the farewell season, the last season of Tropico 6. Oh, hold on. Who's attacking us? Fire's raging, but Tropico's under attack. I mean, I see attacking a banking institution. Now, I haven't so far had to really worry about military too much, but... who's that? Oh, it's the rebels. Okay, rebels are attacked? Really? At 86% support? Huh. Okay, I guess we're starting off this episode with the rebels attacking us at 86% support. Very weird behavior, but regardless, this is the first episode of Modern Times era. I am very upset about this concoction right here. This is so ugly. I don't know why I picked this. This is horrific. It's bad. I mean, they're still visited, but it's bad. Our economy is starting to thrive, starting to turn a corner. Because take construction out, we're having a pretty good balance. About 60,000 there. Unemployment is relatively low, but I don't like that. If you guys know my style, you know I don't like that. I like to have a little bit of unemployment pool. Overall happiness. This is where we're gonna start focusing a little bit on that as well, on the overall happiness and all that good jazz for them. Come on, we need like this needs to start pumping some money out. Let's see, they're attacking us, which is not cool at all. Homelessness. Oh, no vacant homes right now. So now we need to expand a little more. No vacant, not even bunkhouses, huh? Okay, yeah, I like that. We will build a few houses here. After a while, in a certain area, I do start to build them out this way. It's just you run out of space in a desired area, and you know, space is money sometimes. And this will be a desired area. And let's go ahead and beautify a little bit here and there. This is where you're gonna see a lot of beautification as I go along. Obviously, try to beautify the area and take the... Hey guys, Future Jeru here with a huge favor to ask. Listen, I've never been a pushy like, comment, subscribe type of creator, but lately I'm finding out that this many of you are actually watching without being subscribed to the channel. All I ask, if you enjoy the videos, is giving you some sort of entertainment and or some sort of information, then like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out tremendously, helps push the channel further, and lets me know you want to see more of that. And additionally, if you already do all three and you want to help me out even further, feel free to become a member of the channel, but that's always voluntary. Don't feel like you're obligated to do that. But liking, comment, subscribing, that would mean the world to me. All right, guys, let's get back to the content. The pollution out as much as we can, or the red out. And let's go ahead and build also a... one apartment building or a tenement. I'm gonna build a tenement, but I'm gonna move this now here. That's where we always move things around. Build me a tenement right there. I'm not really worried if tenements are just kind of chilling empty for a little bit, because those usually get filled up pretty fast. I'm not gonna move this high school necessarily, but I am gonna build another high school over here. There's a lot of tenements, a lot of residential areas here. I will build a high school there. We do need people of all social skills and education levels pretty soon here as we expand the economy more and more. And I'm going to wait a little bit to get some more money, and then we're going to open another industry and see what happens. Okay, coconut harvester here. I could care less about it, honestly. So we're going to do that. This is where the faction demands are going to start popping up. And we're going to look at at the embassy for next and the trades. So right now we have 2 embassies, so not a really crazy amount of embassies, but Russia's giving us 49% on cigars. I'm going to take that deal with my eyes closed. Cars, Russia is also offering 6%, so not the most, but that gives us more standings with Russia. Should have took it with the Middle East, to be honest with you, but I can also take a small one to the Middle East. Juice, they want some juice. So I'm going to go with the Middle East here since we're already having trades. So it looks like our trades are going to be in line with Russia and the Middle East right now. Don't really have a preference, anything like that, so might as well invite Russia and the Middle East to the 2 currently occupied embassies that we have. And we'll build the rest later. Right now I'm not worried about it. This is where you also want to give yourself some Swiss money every now and then. For right now I'm gonna just do $2, but this area is where you want to focus a little bit on using your broker. I usually don't use it before that, but this area you do want to start using that as well. Gives you some really nice things. And there's one more thing I wanted to do. Oh yeah, the harvester. So what I want to build here is another entertainment slash tourist attraction is a golf course. They love their golf courses. I don't know about the beauty. If the beauty necessarily in the area is going to help, but they do love their golf courses. And again, we can move this down here a little bit more. Come on, let's go, let's go. Here we are, and then we can just extend the street here. We're developing a very unintentional block system here. You know, we got block after block. Very American architect of me, you know. Look at this. This restaurant been here since almost the colonial World War era, right? 8,000. Look at this one. This restaurant is a tourism one. Haven't been here long, and 16,000. That's why tourist onlys, man. It makes you money. All right, we're gonna wait for a few things to come in right now. Like I said, I'm focused more on few things that are good for the population, like a high school, like this. But there's also a couple more things that we need. Number one, we do need now a research center, okay, of some sort. So we do need to start building a research lab, because we need to start unlocking a lot of the edicts, a lot of the constitutional things, a lot of the upgrades. We haven't really been focused on that too much, and I usually don't. I usually just focus on economy and stability of the country first, and then I'll move on to that. Right now is the time I do move on to that. Is in this era, this is where you want to focus a little bit on the approval, on the support, and on your population, while also balancing act of trying to make money. Right now, again, we've been spending a little bit too much expenses versus revenue, but so we're gonna wait a little bit and see if we can get back to the 80,000-90,000, then we'll move forward. And rescue has been done. I did rescue many because I want influx of people coming, so it looks like it's done. And we can go focus on, this is the next thing that I want the cyber operations center, so I can fake fantasy reviews for my tourism. So this is something I do want to get next, but first research lab. All right, we do want to modernize the coal because we're using it for power, but also we're using it for the vehicle factory. So let's go ahead and modernize. Oh, I have to buy the blueprint first. Automated mine, boom. Let's take a look at our, yep, I'm already fulfilling one with you. Let's take a look at this, upgrade. We'll take the 5,000 here. And filter system, there you go. All right, cool. How are we doing electricity? We only got 57 megawatts left of power, so we can't really get too creative a whole lot just yet. God, man. I mean, see, but look, 22,000 already. That's a pretty good deal. It's pretty, look at it. These are Tropico designed vehicles right here. We're making our own cars, guys. This is also the time where you want to start focusing on upgrading job quality where you see fit. For example, we want the Teamsters to be at 5 now because they help me move the economy, quite literally help me move the economy. And that's very, very important for me. So there's that. Okay, we have money for the research lab, but we might not have enough electricity. So I don't want to do another power plant. That's cool. I might just do a uranium one. Let me take a look, see here. How much is this going to take electricity wise? Yeah, we're not going to have 75. But can we upgrade and would it give us more? Yep, there we go. We can upgrade and give us more. So I'll show you what I did here. I upgraded the budget, and when you upgrade the budget, increases the efficiency. So now we can have a research lab. So pretty good stuff. And I'm gonna put it right here. Really, there's no point in putting it up there. Research lab. Come on, come on. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this one right here. All right. Next up, we're gonna get is. Now, you might not have it because it comes with a DLC. I don't know if they release it for everybody, but next up, what you need is this Tropicoin. Oh, that's damn near a cheat code, man. Because once like your coin goes up to like a one coin, but it's worth like 100,000. Oh, that comes in clutch. It comes in indeed very, very clutch. Here we go. We got tourist only one, and we got public one, and you can see the difference. They're built at the same time, damn near. So. There's that for you. All right, do we have vacant homes? Not really, not quite. See, I build my houses and then you guys don't live in them and then they become in demand again. So I'll go ahead and build a couple more here. Come on, man, hurry up and build this. Let's go. We want some research points. Okay, at this point, this Teamster's office here is not really the most efficient, to be honest. Neither the Screamer or that. I'm gonna start just eyeing an industry area. I'm assuming this is a nice area, actually, kind of tucked away. So we're gonna start planning moving things here at some point. I'll make the right more of like the residential area for them to work in, and the left is where these industries are gonna go. So I'm just, sometimes I do this just to kind of give myself a mental note, but I'm gonna start moving things like this over there. What is this? Pineapple. You know what? Let's start moving things now. Pineapple. That's great right here. Well, I'll worry about housing a little bit later, but right now I'm gonna start moving things in this fashion right here. Not Teamster's office. Like, I need the cannery. Here's the cannery. Put that right here. And creamery. You know, creamery could be in this area actually. Oh, power too, huh? You guys need power, of course. We'll put creamery here. I'll probably put a couple of ranches next to it, but let's go ahead and give them power. Electric substation. Give me electric substation. There it is. Go here. Quick build that one. Here we go. And we have a few ranches here. Where are the ranches? This is producing milk at very, very slow rate. It's actually good for it right here. Better for it right here. Boom. And yeah, so we're starting to move things around here. Just kind of pushing it out. I can't move this one. This one I can't move. And what do we have here? The chapel. The chapel's surprisingly doing well, so we'll keep it. All right, now it's built. They have here. Let's go ahead and put research on max budget. Where is the library? Let's put research on max budget so efficiency could go up. Great, great. We're thinking of the Tropico coin next, but we're gonna wait till we get back over 100,000. A lot of this is just wait, build, as you can see. You don't want to go too crazy. We'll wait. Usually when I'm waiting, I'll just look at the dock and see the money pile up, and that makes me happy. I will deliver an amazing speech, sure. I'm gonna acknowledge I'm not acknowledging the housing happiness, liberty, happiness. I don't care about that. Crime, safety, fun, faith. We'll do the faith. We're going to praise the communists. Looks like we're heading towards being a communist country here. We're not going to blame nobody. And we are going to improve liberty. No, not liberty, faith. I can't promise I'm going to improve liberty, to be honest with you, because plan on doing the opposite here and improving liberty in this island. You still have electricity? All right, we'll wait a little bit, see what's going on here. All right, trade is done with the Middle East for cars. Again, I don't have any really specific ties to anybody, but whoever's going to give me the better deals, I'll take it. Canned goods by the EU, sure. 4,000. Sure. Let's get it. I'm going to just go light here. Just a few country houses, nothing crazy. I'm not even going to build regular houses, just country houses. I'm even going to build them in this fashion like this. Because I want this area to be, like I said, the industrial area here at some point. Start moving things up there. Maybe we can move the rum distillery up here too. How are we doing on sugar here? We can at this point go to hydroponic plantations, but I prefer regular plantations just because no electricity, less demand, all this other good stuff. So you are, good sir, come in here now. And that's that. There you go. Is electricity on? Cool. Always max budget. And hit this one right here. It'll give you more power by 10%. Okay. So now we have a lot of electricity because we might need another hospital, but we also need Tropico coin because the sooner you build this, the better it'll be for everybody involved. Trust me on that, my guy. We're actually going to build it right here next to the Spy Academy. This Teamster's office can now move. You can put it somewhere else. We'll put it here, actually. It doesn't need to be there because there's really nothing here for them to transport anymore. All right, we can close the borders now. I feel like we have a good pool of unemployment. Maybe one more shipment. We'll wait for the rescue many to finish here, and then we'll close the borders. How is the tourism doing? Speaking of that, we're gonna need a restaurant. Not a restaurant. A airport at one point. These two could be moved as well. There's nothing here for them to really transport besides the uranium mine. So always kind of keep an eye on that as well, and see where you need to start moving the Teamsters offices closer to where the goods are at. And at this point, we're kind of spread apart here. But I think we can go ahead and establish a second dock. Just waiting on the money to come in here. We have another attack. So okay, so it looks like it might be like a common theme. We have another rebel attack, and we don't really have the most military. And we have some people that could benefit from having a job. So let's go ahead and start building more military bases, because we have 1, 2 barracks, 3 barracks, 1 army base that's kind of far away. Let's go ahead and bring that closer to El Presidente. I guess here's better. Cool. And no barracks up here. No barracks up here. We can maybe put another station here. And on top of that, what I'm going to do is upgrade the budget a little bit to 4. And I'm going to modernize all of them. It's going to cost me that much. And special training is going to cost me, dang, 20,000. No, I don't want to do 20,000. Not right now. It's going to cost me 20,000 for all buildings. So here's Tropico Coin in case you don't know. I don't know, again, if it's a DLC specific thing or not, but it'll generate coin like you know, Bitcoin or whatnot, and then you'll go that way. Okay, our balance is going really low, so hurry up with the straight shipment here. Okay, cool. We won the election. What's going on here? Why are we going? I don't care about that right now, but balance wise, are we down? Okay, so we are a little bit down. Okay, let's slow down a little bit here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna close the borders right now. Now we're officially negative. Interesting enough, I very rarely did I go negative in modern times era. So I wonder if I just built too much this episode, because we were doing good. So we still have Tropic Coin. We still have a bank loan we can take out. Nothing to be scared of. Nothing to be worried about. Like I've said before, it's pretty natural. It's not nothing crazy. We could also start looking at upkeeps and wages. We can start slashing some wages. So maybe we went too fast on the Teamsters wages. Let's go ahead and bring them back to 3. Plantation wages should be already half. What else? We need to start cutting things, basically what it is, and that's just one part of stopping the bleeding. Plantations, barracks. So the army maybe went too heavy on that. Sorry guys. There you go. Getting a pay cut. What else do we have here? Hotel, no, because hotel's making us money. Research lab, okay. Tropic Coin farm, ranches. The rest of them are pretty standard. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. I haven't done anything with houses, so we shouldn't. You know, there's still a 3. I'm not gonna lower them to 3. I think we can get out of this. I think we should be okay. But right now, we're definitely not gonna loot anything. We're gonna do a couple observations, see who keeps attacking us, see if we can jail them, and we'll go that way. So rebel attacks are really going up. I mean, really, really going up. They keep burning stuff too. I'm gonna go ahead and put a fire station here. You know what? Let me see what's going on. Liberty really went down. Oh shit! Liberty went down like crazy. We could build a TV station, kind of ease things up a bit, but things are not changing for now. Well, we do need another fire station, but we don't have money. We are negative. We are negative, ladies and gentlemen. What happened here? What fell out? Oh, the turret. Oh, yeah. With rebel attacks, they're not going to come, bro, huh? That's what bit us in the ass. Ooh, what I tell you guys all the time, I told you that politicians in general, in real life, they only really make decisions when it starts affecting the bottom dollar. And right now, these decisions are affecting my bottom dollar. So we're going to go ahead and just scale back a little bit here. Single payer health system. Sure, we're gonna start doing just some things that maybe improve liberty a little bit, so we can stop getting rebel attacked, and see what happens there. Because we need the tourism industry. We can't have these hotels just sitting empty, and that's affecting us. And we're heavily dependent on tourism. I mean, it's about 40% of our revenue. Okay, these rebel attacks are kind of really hurting us. It's not a secret. We know what it is. These rebel attacks, tourists are not going to come, and has dried up all 40,000 in the tourist industries that we have. So I had to take some drastic measures, and the mistake here is becoming too much of a police state too early on. That's a mistake I realized I made, because what it is right here, as you can see, look at this. We went up. I had to change the Constitution. I had to go privacy rights, completely the opposite, true separation. You know, I had to do that because the rebel attacks were just going crazy. And if I want to go that route of becoming a police state, I need to have at least some other liberties there, kind of like a TV station, a radio station, which I don't have right now. And my economy, maybe I was too ahead of the game. My economy was not ready to just be 40 to 35% dependent on tourism. We needed more industry. So that's a mistake I made. But this is why there's no right or wrong way to play this game, because you can adjust and go. So we're going to be positive now for a little bit, but not much. You know, our economy is decimated at this point because we rely on tourism. So I had to, take care of the liberties. And the medium rebel threat was low. Let's take a look at people. Oh my God. We got 105 rebels on the island. What? All right, so we need to do some things here. Obviously, we need to do some things that are crazy. We got 105. I honestly don't know. Maybe I haven't checked in the past. I don't think I've seen that many rebels on my island before. Not like that. That is that is crazy. Who's not really happy with me here as far as politics? They all seem decent with me. I mean, I like I told you, this is unique because I've never had a rebel attack, honestly, with like 80% approval and 67% approval. Wow. Let's see the commando garrison here. Is there any way we can commando assaults resistance number of guerrillas reduced up to 5? We'll take a couple of these at this point. Like, jeez, bro. Wow. Being negative does not worry me. Again, being negative does not worry me at all. It's just part of the game, but I didn't realize 10, we got just 10. I guess maybe they're starting to come back, but all of these places just dried up, bro. I'm gonna have to remove some of these tourists only for now until we get some more movement back in the house here, because we need these places to be operating and making us some type of money. Wow. So we got a shipment coming for 21 and we're negative 22. So are we kind of a little more now, 33, but we're down 30. So yeah, this is the negative stuff I was talking about, but it's it really is part of it. Once things settle, once tourism goes back up, once we're back in a positive flow, and that's what's going to happen in the next episode here, we're going to have to really hunker down on possibly creating some more industries. We need to not be so reliant on tourism, at least not 30-40% of the economy. And we need to put some liberty things around. This way, when we do become a police state, we do implement martial law, we can go ahead and kind of retreat back a little bit. We have other things to rely on, because again, if you go back at liberty, I mean, it dropped down to 30 points. And I didn't have anything. The liberty emitters are just these constitutional things. I didn't have anything else to make him happier with liberty. So pretty interesting episode. We're going to have to catch you on in the next one. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like and subscribe. And comment for me below what you'd like to see on this series. But besides that, we're negative. And I'm not really, like I said, I'm not too concerned about it. We'll sort this out next episode. All right, guys. My name is Jerutastic, and I'm out. See you guys.